Hi everybody, I'm Dan Joseph with MRC-TV. Ebola, it is all the media is talking about right now.
The U.S. is beefing up its response to the Ebola threat.
The latest on Ebola,
The United States is bulking up its Ebola response.
But how concerned do you think Americans really are about this potentially deadly virus? Today I'm on the National Mall, and I'm going to find out. Ebola is pretty crazy, right? You've been hearing about it on the news and stuff. Are you concerned?
Me personally, no.
I think to be very frank with you, the media is creating excessive amounts of frenzy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you about Ebola?
0.
9.
9! That's really high.
I fly a lot.
Probably a 5 or a 6.
Scale of 1 to 10, how fearful are you of Ebola?
2.
Do you have confidence in the government's ability to contain this and make sure that it doesn't get out of hand?
They haven't shown anything that would lead you to believe that they're on top of it.
Now, even one infection is too many.
We've heard about the nurses and everything getting infected, and they were wearing, I mean, there were some slips, but they were wearing, for all intents and purposes, full gear.
Our government's not stepping in like the rest of the civilized world and putting a stop to the flights and having more people coming into the country.
We can't just cut ourselves off from West Africa, where this disease is raging.
There's been some talk about closing off flights coming from the countries where Ebola has been raging. Do you think that's an appropriate idea right now?
Yeah, sure.
You think that's reasonable?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a reasonable idea?
At this point, absolutely.
Okay. Why do you think the administration won't do it?
Well, I think it's got to do with commerce.
Why do you think he hasn't taken that step?
You know, I don't know.
I don't know. I think that that's the untold story.
New screening measures are now in place at airports that receive nearly all passengers arriving from Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone.
I think the government can get it under control, and
I hope so.
Because they have a pretty bad record of doing that with things, you know, making them work.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you trust the government's ability to contain this thing?
That's a big question.
Additional CDC personnel are on the scene in Dallas and Cleveland. We're working quickly to track and monitor anyone who may have been in close contact with someone showing symptoms.
I think it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better.
I don't think they have to this point, but there's so much attention on Ebola that they will get it fixed.
If you had to put a percentage on it, what percent chance do you think that you have Ebola right now?
I would hope 0.
You hope 0. You're positive then that you don't have Ebola?
I'm not positive about anything.
So you might actually have Ebola.
As long as you don't have it, I think I'm pretty good.
Well, you just touched me, so you might actually have it now. Also,
We can't give in to hysteria or fear.
How confident are you that I don't have Ebola and I just gave it to you?
Oh, you don't have Ebola.
You sure about that?
You're a good-looking guy.
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with looks, but thank you. We both probably have Ebola right now, so it was nice knowing you.
All right.
Enjoy your last trip to Washington.
You don't have a fever, do you?
A little bit, a little warm.
Oh my gosh. What am I shaking your hand for?
That's nothing. I've been doing. That's been going on for like a couple of days now. I'm fine. I'm fine.